We tried the average American diet. Here's what happened. Hey guys, I'm itching. I'm thinking about a bus already. We tried the average American diet. Here's what happened. Let's see what the fuck happened. Did it become fat? Maybe. Oh shit.
The average American diet. It's big, it's cheap, and it's everywhere. And although
oh my god,
it's cheap and it's everywhere.
Oh my god, what the fuck are we talking about? I'm too dyslexic to read this, bro. Someone with dyslexia comes across this. How the fuck, like? Oh, I'm overstimulated by all these words. I am dyslexic, so I guess that makes sense. But carrot fiber and xanthan gum, natural flavor, garlic powder, 2% or less of seasoning, salt, breadcrumbs, bleached wheat flavor, dextrose yeast, salt, corn methoxytrain, buttermilk salt. Oh my god.
And although the prevalence of various healthy diets and exercise routines have
just get the kosher one, bro.
in recent years, so has the massive selection of sugar-filled processed foods, widening an extreme gap of choices all across the board. Today, two buff dudes will revisit their childhood diet so you don't have to. Wish them luck.
The average American diet. What is the average American diet? That's an excellent question. The United States is a big place, so depending on where you were raised, it can mean different things to different people. Whether you're from Miami, New York, the Midwest, or Los Angeles. But overall, here are the foods you're gonna find at any grocery store within the country. And we're gonna be trying them out. For better or for worse.
Loki chat. Oh my
American diet.
I'm getting a little stronger. Feel me? Yeah, I'm getting a little stronger.
The calories in
Oh my
food.
god. You see the shoulder sticking out? Yes.
I'm just gonna guess that has a lot of sugar.
Oh my god.
Sour Patch
I
Kids
never knew Sour
This
Patch
is the
Kids had
most
a fucking
American
cereal.
I've ever seen in my life.
Twinkies.
The first ingredient is sugar. I myself have done it many times. I know I could do it again. I could eat this thing in one sitting. That would be 1,400 calories and 100.
I mean, anyone can.
Sugar.
Anyone
That's
really
just on
can.
breakfast. That's not even including the milk that you're gonna have to go along with it. So that's a lot of calories to start your day.
Most of this is geared towards kids, very kid-friendly, and I don't think that's really a good way to teach
What a bunch of
kids or
fat
start
kids,
out
bro.
a
God
nutritional, journey.
Oh
A lot
my
of times
god, I'm
as
just
a
like
kid,
looking at my biceps to
you're
the
not buying
webcam.
cereal for what it is. You're buying it for what character is endorsing it. So, hey, this is Frozen 2 cereal. I don't care if it's 150 grams of sugar. I want it because
Yeah, low-key, yes.
the non-Elsa brown-haired girl's on it. So a lot of times it's
I don't know who the
convenience, and it doesn't really get more convenient than Pop-Tarts.
Baked
You have them
USA.
in just a few moments, and they're not exactly the most nutritional food out there.
They're disgusting
Again,
for
just
you.
Going by taste, they taste pretty damn good.
I remember one time we had, I was in 9th grade, we had this exchange student in our class. She actually is from the same country that I came from and that I'm in right now, surprisingly. She's a very nice person though, don't get me wrong. But she's evil for doing what she did. So, I was like a little skinny kid. I was like, we were in health class together. She was in the same health class as me. This was like my freshman year. And I was like, I never tried Pop-Tarts actually. She never was like, you never tried Pop-Tarts? I was like, no, I never did. I don't know. I just never tried it. And then a few months later, that person actually gets me some Pop-Tarts. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, thank you so much. Right, and then I tried my first Pop-Tart. That first Pop-Tart was actually I was on call with a girl that I was also talking to. That woman left me in the dust But I'm so thankful she did that shit. I'm so thankful that that shit would have happened. Because if that shit would have not happened, I would have been a bitch. I would have been a bitch. But besides the point. That's besides the point. So I tried it, and I was obsessed with Pop-Tarts, bro. I just kept eating Pop-Tarts every single fucking day. Holy sugar. And then you know what happened, bro. Then summer came along. Then I stopped eating them for a while because I came back here, and I don't think they really had Pop-Tarts around here. And I went through a really bad depression cycle, I'd say, and I wasn't eating. Actually, no, I was eating pretty good at the. Actually, no, what the fuck I wasn't. Yeah, that summer happened. I gained some weight. I came back to school, gained some more weight, and then the summer, that's when I fucking exploded. And most of that came from Pop-Tarts. So if you're watching this, I'm not gonna say your name. If you're watching this, you made me fat as fuck. I'm joking. I would have been fat regardless. I was eating like a fat fuck. She did kind of put me on to the fucking Pop-Tarts. Man, I have a lot of weird stories with Pop-Tarts. I don't know why. And just stop eating sugar, chat. At this point, like I'm on like a, I like meat in my mouth. Well, I like steak. I like beef. I like chicken. I like the protein. Feel me? The protein, man. The protein, man. The protein, bro. The protein, man. The protein.
So we're gonna grab some of those. A lot of things in America, the bigger the better. As you can see, this is 50% larger, and these ingredients, that list is about as long as a phone book. That's gonna take a while to read exactly what is in this thing. Thankfully, it doesn't take nearly as long to microwave, and you're gonna be having a lot of calories in the process.
Oh my god!
87 cents. It only takes 2 minutes to make.
87 cents for that. Wow. The rabbis. You really did your job right there. Yo, they really took everything good and just like gave them the junk. Just threw the junk. Just threw the junk straight to the US, bro. Straight to the US borders, bro. That's cooked, bro. That's fucked up. But like they're accepted. They're fucking stupid at the end of the day as well. Goyim, man. Goyim. I'm talking about the good Goyim though, not the bad Goyim. But wow, the Goyim, they were right though. The Goyim will quite literally take anything. They're right, and they took advantage of that. It's kind of fucked up, but that's life, man.
Again, a very
Capitalism.
long list of ingredients. Usually something we would have went for at a younger age, just because it's so easy and it's so cheap too.
Okay, this is bringing back huge memories. I did construction in my early 20s, and it was all about convenience. You wake up at 6 a.m., you don't got a lot of time, so I would grab one of these. Of course, I would see that it said protein, so I thought, well, it's protein, it's gotta be good, right?
No.
Neglecting the fact that it had 45 grams of carbs, and a big chunk of that is sugar. It's 8 grams of sugar just in this little tiny thing right here. Sometimes I would
just
have
carbs,
2 a
not
day,
even protein, just carbohydrate.
It all adds up. So I'm
It
gonna
does
grab
all add
one
up.
of these things and let the nostalgia flow
Is this fucker wearing a face mask? Oh, well, 5 years ago.
through me, and the overabundance of sugars.
And it is funny to look back on it, how many calories just one of these have. 290 calories per bottle. I mean, you would have like a 6-pack of it or get a 2-liter, and you would drink just the stuff all day, and you just have an amazing amount of calories, but also pretty much it's just pure sugar. This thing
It's
has
just useless
77
calories.
grams of sugar.
I feel like we took it pretty light too. We didn't really go crazy. I mean, there was pastries, there was candy, there was a lot of different variety, a lot of variety of things to buy.
This guy's flex.
Variety, a lot.
Let me see that.
variety.
He's roiding up. He's roiding up. No, I'm just kidding. He's not. He's not. I don't think he's roiding up.
Any grocery store now, and it is surprising how much stuff you can buy.
Yeah.
It is. And thankfully
And
now
they're very
remember, they have a lot of healthy options as well. But
That's good.
sometimes they're more expensive, so naturally you gravitate towards the more cheaper items, which is what we did today.
If you are in the US, gravitate towards the kosher items. Buy the kosher items. Trust me, you are going to elevate your health to another level. Kosher or halal?
The U.S. Department of Agriculture on the American diet. The average American eats or drinks more than 100 pounds of sugar a year.
Wow. Damn. Is that nut or is that cereal? That does not. Is that even milk? Do you even call that milk? What is that? Did he just nut in his bowl, bro? What the? Okay. Okay, good. I like how they're chewing with their mouths closed. I hate people that chew with their mouth open. That shit makes me so fucking mad, bro. That shit pisses me off.
Just got done with breakfast. It started getting me thinking about something, and that is a lot of times when you eat something, it's gonna be out of sight, out of mind. You have it, but you don't really know what's in it. I mean, yes, there's nutritional facts, there's ingredients, but you know, it's hard to make a connection on how much you're actually having. So what I did is I weighed out some sugar, and I did 3 different sizes of popular soda brand, and we're gonna see how much sugar is actually in these.
Oh, that's
sizes.
smart.
The first size, it's gonna contain 77 grams of sugar. And as you can see,
You are
that is
eating
quite a bit.
that much sugar, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Low key, I feel like another country that's like kind of cooked when it comes to diet is I'd say Bahrain. There's a lot of like Bahrain has very like I see people in this country. I hang out. I've made a lot of friends. I know a lot of people in this country, or I've known a lot of people in this country. A lot of people are just weird as fuck. But yeah, a lot of like the Bahrain diet is very bad, really bad. You go to a lot of people, they gravitate towards fast food like KFC and all this bullshit. Now, it's not as bad as the American diet, don't get me wrong, but it is pretty similar, I would say. It's like, bro, I need to eat, I need to eat, bro. Fuck no, we cannot eat in my fucking whip, bitch. That shit still makes me mad to this day. I hate it when people fucking... It is my fucking car! The fuck makes you think you can do shit in it like it's yours? I should slap the fuck out of you right now, bro.
The next size up is the 1 liter, and measured it out, and it is 130 grams of sugar right here. And then we got the 2 liter, which is 276 grams of sugar, and that almost filled glass to the top, and that's pretty insane when you think about it.
That is insane.
I know myself, I can easily finish a 2 liter of soda in a day. I did when I was a kid, and just looking at this now,
I used to as well. I used to do that as well.
My right mind would dump this much sugar and just
And you're wondering why you have diabetes and your health is deteriorating. That's why, bro.
You know, like you have a big box of cereal, you have Pop-Tarts, you have anything, donuts. They're all just packed full of sugar. And I think that's one thing about the American diet that I have to say seems pretty dangerous. And once you put it in perspective, I
This
think
is
it's
very
likely as
dangerous.
well.
The National Center for Health Statistics on the American diet. 1 in 3 adults consume fast food on a given day.
Now, this wouldn't be an average American diet without going to some fast food. So we're gonna be picking a popular fast food chain and ordering the average size American portion.
It's a real Chad right
Which
there,
also
bro.
happens to be a buff dude size portion. So it works out pretty good.
Hi, I can help you when you're ready.
Yeah, so we will get 4 double-decker tacos and 6 crunchy tacos.
A regular or supreme?
I'll get it supreme, please. For
Supreme.
me, Taco Bell brings back a lot of memories. When I was younger, I would work nights. I would get off at about 3 in the morning, and on my way home, the last thing I felt like doing was cooking a big meal. So I'd run by Taco Bell. I'd grab 4 double-decker tacos.
Wow, 4 of
To
them.
kind of feel a little better about myself, I'd always get a large diet drink. Having all of that right before bed,
Not a good combination.
no. For my
Yeah.
stomach or the toilet the next day.
Yeah, they're fucking that shit up. Stuff in their face.
Health
Like the
Gov
average American.
diet. Most Americans exceed the recommendations for added sugars, saturated fats, and sodium.
Now it's time for some snacks. You'll see the
I like these little fun
content
facts
is
that they put in the
extremely high
videos.
on both of these. I mean,
It's
when
very
we
nice,
were
I like
growing
it.
up, of course, we had a lot of these kind of snacks, and we would usually
Pop-Tarts.
sit down and play video games for hours. And in the meantime, we would be downing soda like it's nobody's business. Both of us are pretty fast drinkers. And when you kind of start doing the math,
Speaking of drinking, let me get myself some milk and some honey. I'll be back. Where my phone at? For that hose. I got no hose in the bitch. Fuck. Fucking loser. We ran out of fucking milk! That shit filled half the mug! Man. It's fine, it's fine. It's all good.
when you think about each 12-ounce can of soda has over 50 grams of sugar, well, that adds up pretty damn quick. And that's hundreds of grams of sugar each day, and that's not even counting the caffeine in each can of soda. So it's basically like crack for a kid. And of course, the more you have, the more you crave. The sugar is very addictive. It's a fresh reminder of the effects. You get that sugar high, and immediately after you have one, you want another one. But
what do you want to have? Okay, that's disgusting.
It's a little
stop.
bit, it's a stark reminder of where I probably couldn't handle it.
Oh my god, bro, stop opening your fucking mouth! See, like, it's shit pissing me off, bro. It's shit. Stop opening your fucking. Man, I don't want to. And I'm nauseous, bro. I want to throw up. Fuck.
About being a kid and an adult, but I think it just goes to show you that kids need to be aware of this too, because in the long run, it is very unhealthy.
The IFIC Foundation on the American.
I don't even know what milk is good for. I just like drinking it, honestly.
U.S. consumers are following a specific diet or eating pattern, and they are increasingly averse to carbohydrates and sugar.
A big problem for me growing up was using a lot of this food as a comfort. Of course, it's really good. It's not that satiating, so you can continue to eat it, and I would lean on it from time to time as a crutch. Of course, then you get used to your favorite meals, maybe your favorite fast food, and that's a crazy thing because any town you go in throughout the country, and even now parts of the world, it's very comforting to see that sign because it's familiarity. If you're seeing maybe like Joe's Diner, you don't really know what that food's gonna taste like. But whereas if you see a popular fast food chain, you know what's on the menu, you know what it's gonna taste like, and you just go to it time and time again. And that can be...
Man, I love trying out new restaurants, especially if it's like the Italian, like the elegant Italian restaurants, bro. I remember today, bro, I had a steak sandwich, bro. That shit was amazing. That was amazing, bro. It was beautiful.
At least for me, a bad thing because I had a lot of sugar in my diet. I struggled with my weight, and when I began to do things like moderate my sugar,
me too. I used to
look at what I was eating.
I used to have a lot of sugar problems.
A lot.
I used to be really fat
from time to time, but now I'm just a little bit more educated onto what I'm putting into my body.
Health.gov on the American diet. Only 20% of adults meet the physical activity guidelines for aerobic and muscle strengthening activity.
That's terrible. Yep. Hit the gym.
I have to admit, I'm happy we are working out. I couldn't imagine eating like this and just sitting on the couch.
Yeah, bro, and that's what most Americans be doing, bro. They just eat, and just sit on the couch. Like you're eating and you're not moving. What are you using the energy in your body for? Man, I took a when I sat on my bed. I thought about it. I thought about it like really hard, and I was like, man, some people really live like this. Some people have literally just completely just gluttony, bro. Gluttony to its finest. Honestly, you're just eating a whole lot, just laying on the couch. You're not moving, not doing nothing. Nothing at all. It's terrible. That's horrible. And most of the foods they be eating has little to no nutrition at all. That's really bad, man. Guys, get your diet on check right ASAP as soon as you can. Just get your body in check, man.
It's how we deal with our guilt.
That is true. The Church of Iron, they're not lying.
Big mistake I made growing up, especially when my diet wasn't quite in order, was that I thought I could outrun it by working out really hard. And
you
it
cannot.
Turns out
it didn't really work out the way that I wished it would. And the craziest thing is once I got my eating in order, I noticed huge gains in not only my physique, but also in my strength levels and just generally how I was feeling. I was less fatigued, I had more energy in the gym, and it helped me to become the buff dude that I am today.
So we just finished the workout, an hour long, and we probably only burned.
Y'all think they're natty or not?
That seems like a lot until you take into account that it only took us about 2 minutes to eat 500 calories, and it's taken us 60 minutes to burn that off. So it's really easy to consume a lot, especially in the form of like liquid
It's really
calories
easy.
with some sugary coffee drinks.
Oh my god, liquid
Liquid
calories.
calories.
You see my biggest difficulty. You guys, I used to go, like, spend all-nighters. I'd have to go to college. I'd be like, shit, I need to get a Red Bull. Chug that down. Move on. I feel tired again. I would chug down another Red Bull and keep going. And it was just chugging down Red Bulls back and forth. And bro, the amount of weight that I had to pay a big fat price for that shit. And I was talking to my friend about it, my boy about it. I was telling him like, man, I don't know, I'm barely eating, I'm just not losing the weight. He was like, what did you have throughout the day? Like, what did you consume? I was like, oh yeah, I drank this and I ate this for breakfast. It was like nothing. It was like, okay, good. And I was like, yeah. And then I had what's it called? And then I had I don't think I even ate breakfast that day. No, I didn't even eat breakfast that day. I was like, yeah, I had this for... Well, I'm gonna just sum it up because I don't fucking remember that day. I was like, yeah, I had this for breakfast, that, and whatever. And I had a Red Bull this time, I had a Red Bull that time, I had a Red Bull that time. He's like, yeah, bro, obviously the fucking Red Bulls you're drinking, bro. Like, I was like, yeah, you're right. I switched that out to black coffee. It really helped.
And cereal.
Jesus Christ, you're a madman.
I know.
Shut the fuck up.
CDC.gov on the American diet.
Let's
From
see.
1999 to 2000 through 2017 to 2018, the prevalence of obesity increased from 30.5% to 42.4%, and the prevalence of severe obesity increased from
That's terrible,
4.7%
man.
to 9.2%.
So when Hudson and I were growing up, our parents both had jobs, and we'd have corn dogs, we'd have frozen pizza, and it is very cheap and it's very
Oh my
easy to make.
goodness.
You pretty much just stick it in the oven or the microwave, and you're good
Yep.
to go. Tastes good. It's easy.
It's just
cheap,
easy.
and
It's-
just
that's
one of
that
those
easy,
things
bro.
that I feel like is kind of the ongoing theme of this video is cheap, easy, and convenient. It's just one thing that once you kind of get out of eating like that, you start eating like that again, and it doesn't taste as good as I remember being.
Yeah. It does
I
not.
actually have to wear Depends right now because I'm actually shitting as we speak. That's how bad it's become. And I don't know if that's because I'm older or because of the food.
Or both.
So
Or
that
both.
wraps up the average American diet, and I have to say it was a pretty interesting experiment of
Wow.
sugar,
That's how much they ate.
caffeine,
Yep.
fat, and God knows what else. But the great thing is there's
Yeah, all those Mountain Dews. Yeah, you have mountains of sugar in your body, man. Wow.
also a lot of healthy choices that continue to grow in the market, which is awesome.
Yeah, well, guess what? The people, they see those healthy choices are like, nah, I'm good off of that. No, I don't want something that's good for me. No. Goy slop, please. Goy slop. No, I don't want this. No. And no.
You've got some alternatives to sugar. You have, of course, a lot of different diet movements like paleo and vegan, so that's great. But I think one thing, especially with America, it can be a country of extremes. So you have the extremely healthy people and you have the extremely unhealthy people. And I think the older we get, the more that we value moderation. Try to stick with single ingredients. That's gonna be the most healthiest and the easiest way to go about any kind of eating.
Stick with single ingredient foods, everyone. Stick with mostly natural things that are from the earth. Nothing synthetic, you feel me? Whether that would be food, whether that would be anything in life, honestly. Especially if we're talking about food, drinks. But yeah, bro. Especially if you're talking about like, bro. How the fuck did man, I need a cigarette, guys. I need to go. I need to smoke some. I need to smoke a cig right now.